Can I ask the people on set, am I a good host? Am I a good host?
Yeah, man, do your thing.
Huh?
Do your thing, baby girl.
You're not answering the question. Am I a good host? Anyone in the back? What is
What inspired? First of all, I'm not from here, so but I've experienced
shout out to the foreigners. Yeah.
I've glorified like drugs, alcohol, money, all of that. So I wanted to write from a different state.
Great.
So the crime, the violence, the poverty that we see, we compared that to fire and we use it as an
Dopindaka 1, dopindaka 2, dopindaka 3. You know I'm a queen, you know I'm a boss. When I pull up, then you know.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another banger. Not bangs. This is another episode of GLC, guys. Another movie. Yeah, guys. We just got actors on actors on actors on actors. We got Ryan in the building. We got Marcy in the building. We got a whole lot of people at the back over there. And then we got our Do you want to say something, though?
No, just
Oh, okay. We got Zano. We got Karma. We got Meanly. We got yeah, bro. That's what we have here, and they're actually gonna talk about Umlilo, guys. It's coming out on the
22nd of November.
22nd of November. It's a Kasi film, better than most Zanzi films that you've ever seen. So I'm just gonna go into it.
This is crazy, sitting like on a different side of the.
Yeah, how does that feel? Let's start with you, King. How does that feel?
I don't know, man. It feels weird, but but exciting at the same time. Yeah,
Can I ask the people on set, am I a good host? Am I a good host?
Yeah, man. Do your thing.
Huh?
Do your thing, baby girl.
You're not answering the question. Am I a good host? Anyone in the back?
We'll let you know at the end of the day.
Hi, bro. Okay, cool.
Get on with it. Right. Get on with it.
Alright, cool, man. Can I ask, right? You wrote this.
Yeah, I wrote this.
What inspired the story, bro?
It's a good question, bro. What inspired it?
I know it's a good question. It's a good question.
What inspired it is basically, first and foremost, I'm not from here. So, but I've experienced.
Shout out to the foreigners. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy. He's from East London.
Guys, I'm joking.
Bro's from East London.
I'm joking. He said joke. So yeah.
Okay, just to reiterate, I'm from East London, but I came here for to study and stuff.
Shut up.
And I've kind of experienced PE from both sides. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like from people who actually live here, and from outside, and someone who's just a spectator. And I've always heard stories and how people are. But honestly, it's not just about PE. It's also just about South Africa and how the culture is and how to show awareness, like around, and to raise awareness, to not make gangsterism or violence cool. I think Upper SA, a lot of things are glorified, like drugs, alcohol, money, all of that. So I wanted to write it from a different perspective.
Hear you. Crazy, man, that you say that crime and all of these things are glorified, right? Because so as you guys are sitting here as the cast of Umlilo on Gin Like Chat with my host who's not here today, we were speaking about these things where we said, it's crazy how the world glorifies murderers and all of these things, to the point where they make documentaries out of it, such as the things of Utsabo Best, and you coming through, writing from a different perspective and saying that to Utsi, look guys, it's really not that cool, right? I give that love, man, you know, because it actually like tells the kids of Utsi, you're gonna die, you know, it's not gonna work out, you know, and I feel like people need to be educated from that perspective, from the perspective of criminals winning all the time, right? And another question that follows from this host that is alone on chat, you know, who are the people that worked on this production? Let's start there first. Who worked on this?
Your Black Bandana, first and foremost, just a quick shout out to Black Bandana.
Tell us about Black Bandana before you move on from that.
Oh, cool. Black Bandana is basically, we had to form crews at school and stuff, and we decided that, you know, us close friends, we just come together and just make one cool crew. We already made a film, Mannequin, check that out.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to Mannequin.
Yeah. And we didn't change much. We just carried on with the same bunch of people, which just shout them out real quickly. Stelo, Kali, Eva, AV, Mishka, Alu.
She can talk, it's crazy. But yeah,
we came together and we just stuck through the year, and that's how Black Bandana got formed, basically.
what about the name? Why Black Bandana?
It's just a name, bro.
I would just like to add to that. They had two new additions, which was me,
Shout out to you.
Kelsey. So
Hey!
Shout out to
Shout out to Kelsey in the
Shout out to Kelsey. And by the way, what you guys are seeing on my face right now is
it's what
done
she
by
did.
Kelsey.
Word!
This is Kelsey's work.
Oh, snap. This is your work?
Yes, she's right there.
Are we past Academy?
No.
Kelsey! What you doing?
Come on now, bruh.
What you doing, Kelsey? If you can make this place look like that,
Come on now,
what
bruh.
can you do for Halloween?
You'll see that time.
Oh, you guys are Side question. This is directed at you. I'm not sure how you guys are feeling about this, but you once spoke about a Halloween party, and I was excited about that. I've never been to a Halloween party.
After, I already looked haunted.
You know? And I wanna know. You know what I wanna know. I'm not even gonna say it. Are you gonna host a Halloween party?
Oh, okay.
You got your answer. You got your answer.
Could or will?
Could, yeah, could.
As much as I could.
I realized that like, almost every other place is also doing a Halloween thing.
So
So what would make ours different?
you got us, GLC.
Nah, this is exactly what I was
Come on, they don't got GLC.
Alright, man.
Okay, cool. What you call this? The second question is actually for you.
Okay.
Because I heard that you were part of the writing on Wazas.
Not the writing,
Okay.
I'm the producer.
So like writer,
He's
producer.
writer, director,
Mhm.
singing.
Are you
yes,
comfortable with how she executed your vision?
Yeah. I am, bro.
Blame twice. Blame twice.
No.
Sure. Okay, cool. Easy. No, the thing is, there was this other kid that trended. Ooh, what do you call that kid? The bald kid? On some. Yes, I'm a boys. I actually to 10 men. I'm a dog. I actually only got my dog.
What is the slang?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to make sure.
Oh, Zulu boy.
Yeah, Zulu boy, right? So, question for you, Miss Ma'am.
Okay.
Umlilo means fire, right?
Yes.
But like, what? Can I finish my question? But like, what does that mean in the context of the film?
In the context of the film, Umlilo means the destructive nature of South Africa at the moment. So the crime, the violence, and the poverty that we see, we compared that to a fire, and we use it as a metaphor, just in plain simple.
That's cute, but you're actually smart. Like,
Actually,
appreciate
Hey,
that.
that is crazy. That is crazy. Umama just blurts out words, guys. Don't focus too much on what he says.
what do you mean by actually?
Just focus on the point. Nobody said before the point.
What does he actually mean?
Carry on, boy. Carry on, boy. You see now, they're digging the whole thing.
And my follow-up question, you guys can answer, all of you guys, right? How does the story balance the theme of hope, violence, and resilience in Umlilo? Like, how do you guys merge that together and actually produce that Umlilo, bro?
That's deep.
Yeah,
That's
very
deep.
deep.
That's deep.
Very deep.
Just try.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. Ask that question again.
How does the story balance the themes of hope, violence, and resilience?
Without spoiling too much, yeah, bro. How it,
Why was that
wait. Without like spoiling a lot, how we balance those themes is like through the stages of the film, right? It starts off in terms of hope. It starts off with this hopeful high schooler who just wants to make it in rugby, right? They have a dream. They have a way to get out of the hood, quote unquote. Everyone has a dream, and him watching it like die in front of him also shows the awareness of violence and the effects that it causes someone where they can't control their own destiny. And throughout the film, you see that in the sense of resilience. I could say it's him still not picking a life of crime after everything has just been messed up in like a matter of a few hours. Him walking away. I can't say walking away from what, but him walking away from a specific thing on item in the film just shows him still, and in as much as everything has been like fucked up, right? Him having the resolve of still walking away, of trying to regain or still be who he is at heart, is just a sign to show that this is not the way. There's always another way out in terms of hope. Yes, in terms of hope. Yeah.
And then it still makes it out.
And then
That-
I'd just
that
like to
comes with
say,
resilience,
someone
yeah.
else can watch the film and form a different opinion. I think Umlilo is quite subjective, so specifically when we look at the end of the film, you can watch that and make up two conclusions, but you have to watch the film to see that. Yes, that's one of them, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Just watch it.
What I'm going to say is I'm there.
Okay.
And I'm
22nd of November.
And I'm there.
Questions from us.
Period.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Okay.
Not host.
Okay.
But like, can I ask about the characters of Umlilo? How many characters did you call this does Umlilo have?
There's two sitting here right now.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
It's.
So before you get to these two,
Okay. These are the important ones.
I know that before you get to these two, the large host. Like how many casts does Umlilo have? Like important casts, like that shape the whole story. Besides them, that shape the story around them.
Well, they form part of that. Or would you like to answer?
You can answer.
Okay.
Go for
So
it.
it's Kama, the protagonist, which is Aya. Then it's mainly the antagonist, which is Mihlali. And then you have that destructive nature or the environment as a third character and as the second antagonist. So those three different roles, they play a big part in Umlilo and how we made it. I don't know if Thomas would like to add more to that.
Could also say we have a role, he's not here by the way, but we have a role of the father, quote unquote, where he's a specific letter that he reads and then he recites during the film. And the father talks about how the fire consumed him, but it consumed him in a different way. Like it was more of an internal battle, as the fire in the film is more of an external battle. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's deep. And then, with that being said, Jensen, can I actually ask you to go deep on Mingli's character? Because I read this somewhere, there's a late father. Yeah, I'm not sure whose late father it is, because I haven't watched the movie. Obviously, I'm like from the outside.
But you can watch it on the 22nd.
I said I'm
Tickets
there.
$30,000 pre-sale.
I said I'm there.
$50,000 at the door.
But like, I just need you to go like deeper into your character. Like, I mean, really, like, who is this nigga?
Minzili is my character. Yeah, but he's not the one who's lost a father. So the one who's lost a father is the character of Ukama.
But like, tell us about your character, people. What's going on?
My character is just someone who was caught up by the injustices of the world. So he finds himself, he's not a bad guy. He's really not a bad guy. Okay. He's not a bad guy.
Fair enough. He's not a bad guy. He just makes bad decisions.
That's why people need to watch it so they can.
No, but you know what popped in my head when he says not a bad guy? When he pilot dies and someone's sister goes like, oh my god, gone too soon. Everything. Too soon. What do you mean? I know it's like, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
So just that he was caught up in bad decisions. And then it happens, but there's no way out for him. Yeah, I think there are so many people who can relate into this character. Yeah, there's so many.
And in your perspective now, from the actor's perspective, and if you were the one writing your own character, do you think Umlilo could have been saved and could have made it out?
That's deep.
Yeah, it's very deep. I would love to save him, but I think I would have still went the same way that Tabiso went. Because that is the reality that we face.
Yes.
And you don't want to sugarcoat it.
I don't want to sugarcoat it.
Nah, yeah, you think, man, nah, it means a lot. I'm actually more interested in Umlilo right now, but like, and then let's dive deeper into like, how are you guys connected? First tell me about the character, right?
My character.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ukama is just a kid who's doing matric, right? He's I don't know. If I can put it in this way, right? I can relate a lot to Ukama, Yabo, because in the sense that Ukama grew up in Lokshin, he grew up in the townships, right? And Ukama has a vision for himself that's gonna set him out, that's gonna make him leave that life behind. Because if you don't, then the chains are gonna hold you back. So Ukama, in a way, with rugby. You know, he used rugby as a way to break the chains that were holding him back. Same thing that I do, like personally, right? Gussie kid, bro. Gussie kid with a bit of twang here and there. But I use a podcast to try and break the chains to leave that life and not fall into that trap. But Ukama is also dealing with some shit like mentally and internally because his father died. His father was gonna be this guy. He's gonna be this guy in the township who's gonna make a name for himself and all of that. So Ukama, when his father died and his father left him a letter, Ukama kind of, how I interpreted it, it was like Ukama was kind of like trying to live up to Ikama Gatatake. In the sense that, hey man, my father could have been this, but he couldn't. So let me try and make it on. Let me try and do it for him and for myself and for my mom in my own way. Let me try and branch out. And to that question, the other question you asked, which is how we are connected. We grew up together. Like Skule grew up together, same street. We were friends growing up. He used to come over to my house. Like how we.
I don't know you, dog.
Wow.
I don't know you. Look, let me talk about this podcast, right?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish my answer. But they're childhood friends, But then life happened. Life happened where they kind of drifted apart.
And they went in two different directions.
They went in two different directions. Obviously, he chose the decisions that he made, and I was like, hey man, means good luck,
That's a crazy ass nickname.
good luck, me, I'm gonna go in this way,
And you are meant by life.
Yeah, basically. So I don't know if he has a different interpretation of that, but I think that's the interpretation of Uti. We grew up together, we were childhood friends, sleepovers and all of that shit. And then as we grew older, we just drifted apart because of choices.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I'm not lie, I feel like if I do watch
what do you mean if you do?
When?
Okay.
22nd of November.
I'm there, guys.
February,
But now, like,
February.
hearing you guys speak about this, nah, I feel like it'll just touch that thing in my heart, you know. I hate being emotional. I've been emotional lately, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want
That's
to.
alright.
You know. But I was saying that let me talk about this podcast, man.
No! Leave the podcast alone!
2 seconds.
Leave the podcast
I have a
alone!
host, but he's not here right now.
Yeah.
Leave the podcast
You know.
alone!
So I just want to like clarify anything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know anyone here. You know.
Okay, sure, fit.
But like on that, guys, and I would also like to ask, you know, Wilty, what was the most difficult part about shooting Deeper?
Whoa. Yeah, I think everyone has an answer for that. I think everyone
I'm trying to hear these answers.
Ladies first.
I think for me, as a producer, just managing everything, it's so stressful where your mind is thinking of so many different things at one time and you have to be present for each and every single one. So it was very difficult doing that and managing, okay, we need to do this, we need to do this. And you're also fighting against time, the weather, and things change and now I have to adjust and do this. The plan that I had in my mind is not going like this, so I need to pivot and change that. So that was really difficult, but we survived and
Before
we
they
made
answer,
it.
before they answer, I have a follow-up.
Yes.
Who was the most difficult person to work with?
Ooh,
Be honest, like no one, I'm not gonna talk in you.
myself.
I'll go sleep.
But my answer would, I mean, obviously I was doing this for the first time, yeah, so I wasn't gonna get it.
Shout out to Banjo.
Shout out to me. Shout out to Banjo. Nah, bro, nah. Stop.
I don't know if this is his character, but I feel like you met up with Dr. Lex before you got here.
No, but like,
I don't know that nigga.
but
But you know what I mean, right?
my answer to
Some of those potions.
Some of the emotions.
It makes your life.
my answer to the thing is, yeah, boy, as I was saying, it was my first time doing this, yeah, boy, so I was gonna get it perfectly the very first time, but honestly, the 1,000 takes, oh my god, bro, oh my god, I like, but in a way, I kind of understood why we had to do that because I mean, we had to give perfection and all of that, but like, come on now, bro. At some point, we got to like fucking 10 takes, bro. Like, damn.
Not you putting your business out there.
Oh, see, I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that. But eventually we did get that perfect shot. And yeah, I wouldn't say I found it very difficult working with anyone because we had an amazing director who had his vision of what he wanted, and then he was like, "Gents, this is what I want, and I want you guys to deliver this for me, yabo." And we were able to deliver up to his satisfaction and Zana's satisfaction, yabo. So yeah, that's my answer. I don't know about him.
Let's go to Michelle.
Mihlali is the character.
Oh.
No.
I'm getting confused.
Don't get it.
I also wanted to say we, not we, the characters, they.
We got a lecture.
Not even between.
Yes.
So,
We got some English teaching opinions.
Yo.
the most challenging thing. So for me it was challenging because I'm used to theater. So now I was being introduced into cameras. So there was a lot of pressure since I did not want to hold anyone back. Yeah, so I was really under pressure. Also when we had to do many takes, even if not too many, but we have to do takes, and I'm not used to that. And I'm used to live. I'm doing once and I'm done. You know? So that was the challenging part. It's the most challenging part.
I feel like the theatre now is extreme, and it's like some can acting. Because when you get one.
First time, then you're done.
Yeah. No.
Otherwise, temps.
Oh, you're okay. Wait. To be honest, I didn't find it difficult to work with anyone on set. I know it was the first time working with them too. It was a different experience, you know, because I'm usually used to actors from campus.
Yeah.
So they work a specific way, they do things a specific way. And them coming in with different perspectives, especially Umlilo, coming in from theatre and how he's used to doing stuff, kind of challenged me as a director to really think and really understand where he's coming from, so I can accommodate him, also accommodate to Bags. You know, I think it was your first time doing this.
Yeah,
it was his first time, and just coming in and trying to, I wouldn't say overcompensate, but trying to reach out more and make sure that the vision is there.
Yeah.
Like they get what I'm trying to go for, and they get what the film is about and what I want them to do and what kind of characters they need to portray. Other than with the actors, the crew, you know, I've worked with them for the whole year. I don't find it difficult really, you know, I'm kind of used to everyone. You know, even if sometimes someone is a bit grumpy, you know, you find ways to, you know, go around or, you know, deal with that at that specific point of time without letting it disrupt everyone else. And yeah, that's my answer.
Nah, I hear you, bro. Man's just being humble, but before set, he actually said he didn't like her. You know, I'm just like on the record. He was like, yeah, but she keeps on changing my shit. That's why I asked him, right? And I was like, blink twice, and then he laughed. Like, we got it. We got it. That's the guys. No, guys. I'm feeling you guys in. Are you clock it?
Okay.
You know, watching. You know. So yeah, guys. With that being said, like, look, before this, right? So we have this other charting movie here now.
Yeah.
Dr. Lugs. I feel like you guys should check that out. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar.
Yes, we are.
We'll take that out.
Yes, I'll be familiar with it.
Yeah, guys, look, I'm just a host.
Okay.
I don't know who knows what.
Maybe
right?
you need to invite your co-host.
I will invite him next time. So pretty he couldn't make it today, you know.
You
But-
clearly need him.
Get him cooked. Get him cooked now.
I'll give you another one.
Take it first.
You know, but like, what I'm gonna say is this, guys, right? I need you guys to actually shout out the people that actually helped with all of this thing. Because as much as you guys are here, right, it's one thing to see the people in front of the camera and be like you here, but I just want you guys to give a shout out to the people behind the cameras that made this whole thing work, because you alone are nothing without him and her.
Yes.
So just please actually tell us who worked on this with you guys. Who made this dream come to reality?
Okay. Shout out to Kanti, the main editor. Shout out to Yiva and Stelo, they're also editors, and they did the sound. Shout out to Kelsey, she did the makeup, the CDS, and the PD, which is like the design and the production design of things. Shout out to Avuzwa and Aluve, they did the cinematography and the grading. And shout out to our director, writer, cinematographer, Tabiso. Those are the main people, and to all our assists. They were so amazing. There's
Shout out
a whole bunch of them,
Yeah.
but you will see them on the credits there.
Shout out to
the actors!
Wait, hold on, right? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I just want to say shout out to Zano, bro. Shout out to Zano, bro. Shout out to Zano, man. You know, you gotta club that, you know.
Thank you so much.
That's the producer right
The
there.
producer right here, man.
I can tell you happy though, so shout out to her, man.
Yeah, shout out to Zano, man.
Thank
you.
And shout out to Milali as well, man. She was there for some time and she was like,
Hey!
yeah, shout out to Milali, man. Not you.
Another one.
Yeah, the other one. So shout out to you as well, my brother.
Actors as well.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
With his experience with theatre, obviously, he kind of made it comfortable for me to work with him. Yeah, but because he's used to that. And when was the last time? It was high school. I was in high school the last time, and it was a musical the last time I was on stage. Yeah, but so after that I never did anything. Yeah, but so him being on stage. What?
It's charming. Oh yeah, it's charming.
A bit. So him being like having that type of experience kind of made me go. Was like, okay, I'm not like he has a bit of experience and I'm doing this for the first time. So it's kind of like correlating. Yeah, boy, okay, sharp. So by two, I see anyway. This is not the first time. This is not the first time for the both of us. Yeah, but at least he has some experience.
And you wanted to take that from him, but just let him coach you through it.
Yeah.
Nice.
This nigga even had us doing like warm-ups, bro, like vocal warm-ups and all of that, bro. Bro, it sounded like we were singing the song or some shit.
And he could talk you through it, right?
Yeah.
And they were
Chill, bro.
Sorry.
Chill. Niggas need to chill. Niggas need to chill, man. Niggas need to chill.
Nah, man, it's not like that, right? With that being said, guys, man, I'm not gonna hold you guys for too long. Nah, I'm just gonna ask you one more question. It's like, what would you want the audience to take out of this movie?
So that's like, so everybody has to answer that.
Depends on you guys. Question.
Okay.
I'll just show fish.
okay.
Okay, so two of it.
Cool. What I want the audience to take away from it is perspective, right? As I said before, if you remember that I said I'm telling the story from a different perspective, from a place of tragedy rather than from a place of ignorance, like that. Take away the fact that it doesn't just affect the person who's doing it, it affects other people. It causes a chain reaction where if he goes into the crime, and forces him to be in it basically as a witness or an affiliate, it kind of affects his life. He still goes to school. He has friends at school. He has a mother, who's gonna worry about him. It just doesn't affect one person. It affects a whole group of people around the situation. And with that effect, how do you challenging someone who's probably in this life? How do you feel about that when it's just not affecting you and it's affecting someone else?
How do you feel, moms?
I do. I would like the audience to feel seen and heard because Umlilo is reality. It's very relatable to the context of South Africa and just recently what's been happening in PE with all, the crime. There's been a lot going on. So I think it's just very relatable to what society in South Africa looks like right now. And in us making Umlilo, I would like the audience to feel seen and heard in a sense.
Me, I would like, what I would want the audience to take away from the film is, hey man, this is the life we're living right now. That Umlilo is literally, it's literally an example of the things that we are going through as youth. Yeah, bro, as the youth. Because sometimes, bro, people get into stuff not because they want to, it's because they have no choice. But because of circumstance, Guti, this is what I have, there is no other thing for me to do. Especially with Minili's character. Like the character of Minili, that is the actual thing you put in man. If there are no other means for me to survive, so what I would like the audience to take away from that is to try and see and learn and understand. Sometimes we don't make decisions because we want to. We make the decisions we make because we have to survive.
Yeah, so to add to that is that for me, I need people to understand that we need action. We don't need people to just watch. We need action. People with their resources, they need to act. So we need to save people. We need to save people, but mostly children, because we are talking about youngsters. Grandma's character is still in high school. He needs a saving. Where can he get his saving? Because even the parent is busy going to work. Grandma is alone. So people with their resources, I think they need to intervene. I don't know how. The only way that I can think of is through art. But anything else is welcome. As long as you've got your resources, do something. Don't just keep the resources. So I think we need to save youngsters. Yeah.
Guys, why is it that deep, boy? Is it that deep, Machi? Sorry, man. Be alright. We'll be alright. See, man. We'll be alright.
No, it's just that, like I said, I actually like the concept of the whole story. It's really a deep story, and it actually had me thinking, right? And with that being said, I don't want to keep you guys for long, man. All I'm going to say is that I need you guys to buy tickets, bro. And this one is a bit yeah. I need you guys to buy tickets and go watch Umlilo. It's only $30 on the 22nd of November. Yeah, be there or be told, man. You know?
And follow our page, our TikTok page, Black Bandana Productions, and Instagram, Black Bandana Productions.
Yes.
You'll get more information on those two platforms.
Catch bangs on the next episode when we don't have drama.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. Please don't forget, the movie will be screened at New Metro Boardwalk.
Yes, thank you very much.
New Metro Boardwalk.
Now, shut up, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming here. Big man.
Thank you.
Easy, man. Sure, man. Drama. Miss my host.
Screw you.
Oh, yeah, man. Good.
Thank you.
Shit.